Thought I'd do a video inside today. We're having 45 mile an hour wind gusts, so if we were to do a video outside, you'd never hear me. So, uh, wanted to kind of talk about a couple of things. Sorry for the bird noises. It's spring, and we are hatching out chicks, and we've got 3 different brooders going, so you may hear some back. But anyway, wanted to talk a little bit about how important it is for folks to buy local now more than ever. There is a huge war on ag that is brewing right now. The current administration, I don't think, is being as supportive as they could for local producers, that aren't multi-million-dollar companies. Because if the food program goes south and there's meat shortages again and things like that, I don't know what people are going to do for food if these people aren't supporting us. So, let me make some adjustments here. So that's, something that's really, really concerning us. There's also things with the whole avian flu that also has us, really concerned. We're going to be taking part in a webinar that the state of Colorado is doing tomorrow evening to try to get a better handle. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I can't help but to wonder if part of all of this is just a ruse by certain individuals to create food issues that the general public is just going to have to depend on the government for instead of your local producers. So that is, one thing that's kind of, troubling. And yeah, I drink coffee just about all day. So it's how I roll. Anyway, we've had some things happen last couple weeks that have been extremely concerning. One of the things with living remotely is that veterinary care can't be had at the drop of a hat. When you live in town or a city, and something happens with an animal and you're a producer, you can jump on the phone to your local vet, call them, and they can usually come out in an hour or two. When you live 35, 40 minutes out of town and you're kind of a low priority. Cattle is king. This time of year, calves are dropping, and, we had a situation where one of our donkeys, I don't know if she got kicked, I don't know, but her hips went out. She was not able to stand and walk. There are 3 large animal vets in the valley. We reached out to them, numerous times. And, one of them didn't service Glade Park. The other one was doing bull testing, which is, I think, code for playing with bull semen. It's a thing. And the other one wasn't going to be able to get up until the following day in the evening for an after-hours call, which is about 3 times the price, but, whatever. Normally this vet has two vets and they could get up here sooner, but one of the vets was on vacation, so they only had one vet that was covering everything. So we were kind of left for about a day and a half on our own. So we were doing checks every couple of hours on her, hand feeding, hand watering, doing anti-inflammatories, trying to keep her as calm and as comfortable as possible. We knew going in that she was going to have to be put down, but there was no sense in adding more stress to her, than absolutely necessary. You know, uh, you know, we love our animals, but at the end of the day, they are livestock. Some of the different breeds go for food, some do not. The donkeys and the equines obviously do not. The other thing that we ran into was in between the time that the vet could get up here to help us out, some of our neighbors saw her in the pasture. So, I guess communication is a lost art. Instead of uh, stopping by, knocking on the door, hey, do you need anything? Do you need any help? What's going on with the donkey? Da da da, da da da. They just decided to call animal control, which then spiraled and has created a huge thorn in everyone's rear. So, animal control was out. Excuse me, getting over some sinus issues. And they obviously had issues with the donkey, but, it is what it is. She was put down that evening. They don't like it. We live 40 minutes outside of town. Get over it. We do the best that we can for our animals. Period. Bottom line. The other issue that she had, she felt that our horses that were on property were light, which is another term for being underweight. Animal control, they have their set standards for horses. But the issue lies in that their standards are for quarter horse and thoroughbreds, not for wild Mustangs. Wild Mustangs are a little bit different breed. They are born and raised on the range in scrub brush. They don't have the muscle tone that quarter horse and thoroughbreds have. So that was an issue. The other issue that came up was they want every single livestock guardian dog to have their own individual doghouse. Yeah, right, people. Anyone that has ever dealt with Great Pyrenees, Akbash, any of those livestock guardian breeds, know that you can have, 5 dog houses to each dog. They're not going to use them. They will flip them over. They will chew them. They will, completely destroy them. Their way of handling things is to be outside with their charges. And by charges, I mean the animals that it's their job to protect. So, I don't know if this officer just doesn't know anything about the livestock guardian breeds or what. She also told me that if they step foot off of our property, that she would cite us for dog at large. Now, if you are living in town in a city environment, this can be a problem. We are not in that situation. We have 35 acres. We live 2 miles down a dirt road. Period. These dogs will patrol regularly up to 2 miles. The good thing about these livestock guardian breeds is not only will you not have a predator problem, but your neighbors will not have a predator problem because they will keep things in check. Their job is to go after, kill if necessary, predators. So, coyotes, bears, mountain lions, things that are going to do harm to your livestock. Now, with that being said, are they people aggressive? No, they're teddy bears. Are they livestock aggressive? No, that would deter their function in life. They are there to protect livestock. So, it's frustrating that these animal control officers don't know any better. Another issue that they seem to have is one of our herding pups. Now, we have 2 herding pups that are Border Collie, Australian Shepherd mixes. So basically, they are raging spazzes. They run, they jump, it's like a Mexican jumping bean. Boing, boing, boing. Well, she claimed that one of them was underweight. Well, they are high energy dogs. They, do nothing but run 90% of their life. These breeds are also very known for having metabolic issues that usually comes out at about a year of age. These pups are a year. You see where common sense is going on this? So we have had 2 vets up that have thought that the issues with the all of the animals was a complete load of manure. They, one of the vets was just up that did the rabies vaccinations and tags and all that stuff, and they walked all over our ranch, saw all of the animals, and were like, what's their issue? These animals are fine. I mean, as a matter of fact, the vet didn't even do a lab draw on the animal, the dog that they thought was so underweight. So, personally, I think that this person, I don't know why this investigator would, but has something against agriculture. I guess she doesn't like to eat. I don't know. But, I know their job is hard. And I'm not, degrading their job in any way, shape, or form. But don't harass producers that are doing their best. I mean, we provide, while they are on this ranch, the best possible life for all of our animals. Don't sit there and threaten to call the state vet and to, slap us with fines because you think, every dog on the ranch needs their own personal doghouse when they're genetically built to be outside. It's just frustrating. I mean, I love this lifestyle, but I also feel like we are being attacked at every single turn, whether it's by the current political climate or whether it's by folks that are, supposed to, in some ways, have our back. And because, I mean, a lot of the animals that we have on our ranch are rescues. Excuse me. Rescues don't come to us in the best of health. I mean, let's face it. We try to build them back up as best that we can. So And this time of year, spring, it's not the time of year to be trying to wage a war with ranchers because we've got enough going on as it is. So I've reached out to head of animal control. Told them, we've had 2 vets send in paperwork to them, basically saying your investigator has no idea what she's doing. These animals are fine. Pick a fight somewhere else. If that doesn't work, I don't know. I don't know if any other ranchers out there that are watching this, have had similar, run-ins or issues or what, but yeah, comment below. I'd love to hear, your stories. I'd love to know how you handle things. We are a relatively small ranch. I mean, we're only 35 acres. It's all family run. We don't have employees and we don't have, $1 million bank accounts. And, I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd jump on here, talk to you guys a little bit. Don't know if anyone's listening or cares, but, it's still talking to you guys anyway. But anyway, so I will catch up with you guys. I should probably go outside and see what has blown away. So anyway, peace out. Talk to you guys later. Love ya.